Okay, so... So... Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Sorry for the difficulties. It's again same problem as in Austria stream. Well, let's just hope for good connection. And Stormfinder, Spun, and Mazox crashed. Well, that's interesting.
Oh, is Mazox? Yeah, he's out. That's very unfortunate for Mazox. He's going to be knocked out. If you could put the stream back on, what's it called, by the way?
Wait, what?
The stream on the announcement, so people know it's there. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, so is someone look? We will take a look on a Toucan Place lap.
Yep. I think he's looking much stronger. I think he does want that top spot. You know, even if he is Q1, he's safe in Q1. He wants to have those bragging rights. You know.
Yeah. Agree.
And it shows that he can just shows he's the top dog. You know. And Arnold's definitely pushing him. He's only a tenth faster, but with this track, a tenth faster can be very, very hard to find.
Ooh, and he locked up.
I don't think he's. I think he's going to go for another lap. I don't think he's going to. Yeah, no, he's not going to. He's now going to go on his out lap. I think he messed it up, and he's now preparing for another out. Yeah, but he's definitely going for it, as you can see.
Yeah, agree. Okay, so are we watching Toucan play? Or
yeah, I am still watching Toucan play. He's
good.
Just going absolutely solid through the corners. Apologies for not talking.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
I was just checking the stream. I hope it won't.
As you can see, he has a very nice setup. You can tell he's got a nice setup because he's not getting as much oversteer as we saw on Arnold.
Yeah, agree. He's
Oh,
but well, he took some grass here, but still, it looks like he has traction control, and he's like on train on the rail, you know.
Yeah, definitely. He's going along like a train. A new face actually, Dara. Have you seen that? Dara. Well, I don't think we've seen Dara. Conduct. He's a new racer, and he's up into third.
Yeah, very that's really impressive. Ooh, and Toucan Play made a mistake, but still, it's enough for provisional pole. Really good job from him.
Yeah.
So we have about 3.5 minutes left. I guess he won't go for another lap.
Yeah, no, I don't see why he would. You know, he's a second. He's nearly a second faster than Arnold. Just absolutely obliterated the lap. You know.
Yes.
Yeah. Very, very impressive from him.
And there are yellow flags.
Yeah, Jack Townsend has spun again. Becoming a theme, but he hasn't knocked himself out, and he managed to get to Q3 for last race, so hopefully he can do something to change his maybe a setups tweak for next race, because this park fram, so he's not going to be able to change it for this, as he has to stick with it now, but maybe for next track he can, not an improvement, actually. Wow,
Rorish.
It's 11 seconds. Oh, right, no, Rorish is not retired. He's just done with his laps.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I was worrying.
understandable.
Like, hopefully he didn't crash out.
We will
Yeah.
take a
Do you
look
think?
on Bush now. Okay, so what you wanted to say?
So I think Jack Townsend's going to go for another. Oh nope, never mind. Jack Townsend has retired.
And did he
I
crash
think
or?
Yep, he's crashed. He is out of the qualifying. Doesn't matter if he qualifies ahead of Mazox or anyone like that. He is out of qualifying.
Yeah.
So we have
unfortunate
Stormfinder at the moment trying to improve, as you see. Let's have a look at Stormfinder in the Ferrari.
and Ziflock retired as well.
I think Ziflock's happy with his time. I don't think that was a.
He should be.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's retiring. I think everyone's very happy with the times.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, Stormfinder improved his time, but it wasn't good enough for better position.
Yeah, but he's definitely getting closer to the field. I think he's a very new driver to this. I think his first outing was last race, and he's just getting a feel of that car. You know.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. I'm going to.
Well, I'm really looking forward to fight between Tukenplay and Arnold.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
Dara looks really.
A tiny bit
big.
off the pace, 400 milliseconds off, but I think he's definitely happy with that time.
Yeah, agree. Like tier 1, it's much closer, I think. Like in Brazil in Q3, the top 8 were like about just 0.1 or 0.2.
It was very, very close.
It was really close.
Very, very close.
There were just milliseconds, so.
Yeah, definitely. I hope it's a very good race. I think the rain is definitely going to have a lot of issues with people's cars, but yeah, but I definitely I hope he's Bush going a second faster through sector 2.
Oh, really?
If you saw that, yep.
Okay,
Let's see. Can he improve on sector 3, or can he? He's braking much later than he usually would. And last time I saw him, he was braking earlier, which he's realised is not. Yeah. And up into second.
Really impressive.
Fantastic from Bush. I think we got another podium fighter. I think.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah. Yeah, that was very, very, very nice to watch. Very well done from everyone. And that is the end of Q1. So I think the only people that were knocked out of the qualifier are the people who had crashed, which is Mazox and Jack Townsend. 5 and 6 seconds off. Two can play in first anyhow, but very unfortunate for them. And I don't think they're going to be happy starting at the back of the grid. Very close for. So, well, no one's going to get so now into Q2, people are going to start getting knocked out, and I think people are definitely going to try.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I'm just wondering if the rain will be better or much worse.
Yeah. I hope the weather's going to be better, because it shows we've definitely now seen who the people are who could struggle in the wet. And now we're going to see their raw pace in the dry, you know?
Yeah, agree.
It's wet again. Q2 in the wet. We, it should be very interesting. It should be, again, another test for people not to crash out and lose those places, you know?
Yeah, agree. Or just spin and lose the time on their laps.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the drivers.
Both the Williams of the bots are both going out first, and
drive
then
up.
Yep, Rybab, and then we have, I think it's the Mercedes of Pilot
Yeah, and
behind.
Arnold maybe.
Yep, I think one of the Alfa Romeos, yeah, it's Arnold.
Yeah,
Arnold's
it's
coming
Arnold.
out. McMincy also coming out very soon. But this is definitely going to be a massive fight for P2 and P3.
Yeah.
I think my money is definitely on. I think my money is definitely on Tucumplay bringing home that second win.
Oh, okay.
He's letting him pass. He doesn't want to get in the way. That's very nice from Arnold, but it's not going to give him any more time. You know, he's just going to have that dirty air stuck behind that car in front.
Yeah.
So you gotta be nice to the people in front, but don't risk your own race. You know.
Yeah, agree. Like in rain, it's not a big help as on dries.
Yeah.
On a dry track, the slipstream. I'm like with the vibrations. I'm like I know it's still a game, but the vibrations are really dangerous, and then you can spin really easily.
Well, you have no grip if your tires aren't touching the ground, and those little vibrations make you lose grip, even for a half a millisecond, even faster than you could comprehend. You know?
Yeah, agree.
And you just completely oh no, it's sorry. It's just Arnold going slowly, but that's fair enough. I think he's trying to burn fuel, so he's on the lowest fuel load to go. So we have Rybab starting his flying lap behind the bots. He's gonna be able to get. Slipstream's not a big factor, but it's still definitely there. But he's definitely going to get spray and dirty air from the car ahead, which is going to reduce visibility. And it's just going to be a pain in the ass.
And look at Bush is coming out of the pits, but there are yellow flags.
Stormfinder has spun. Yeah, Stormfinder has spun. Stormfinder.
Oh,
the Ferrari Stormfinder. I don't know what happened there. I didn't manage to catch that, but yeah. I think he's going to have to let Ziflock behind him pass because Ziflock's on an outlap and Stormfinder's spun again.
You can see Stormfinder is really.
He's definitely struggling.
Yeah, struggling. That's the worst.
Yeah, he was the bottom of the timesheet of Q1, saved by the DNFs. Oh, and is that going to be a DNF? He has really spun round.
Okay, well he needs.
Did you see that?
No, sorry, I didn't catch that. I'm streaming in his onboard at the moment. Well, he needs to rejoin safely, and as we can see, he has front wing damage.
Yeah.
And the yellow flags are because of him. Yes.
Yeah.
So let's take a look back on Arnold. And he will finish. He made a lot of mistakes. He had a lot of oversteers.
Yeah. As you can see before, he had that small gap between him and Pilot, and he's lost that. So I think Pilot is going to be the faster car.
Yeah, Arnold took the curbs too much, and he's almost spun. But still, it's still the fastest.
Still the fastest lap. You can tell he's just pushing the car as much as he can. Yeah. He's got a very much lighter car. It looks like Pilot in front is struggling, or someone.
Yeah.
So Arnold in first with a 137.7, a very good lap. Dower behind him 3/10 slower, and 1 second slower is Rashi. Tucumplay actually setting the fastest lap by nearly a second and a half.
Yeah, but
I mean, he's definitely.
Yeah.
He's definitely showing that he's the top dog. You know, as I said, he's definitely up there, and he made a mistake in Q1 that he wanted to right. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely made a mistake in Q1 that he wanted to right, showing that I think he went a bit safe in Q1, and he could have pushed more, and he's shown a second and a half faster than Arnold.
Yeah.
Hines up into fifth. Very good showing, hopefully, for Rashi's spun. Not sure if that was a issue between Tucumplay and Rashi, but Not sure.
Yeah, okay. I'm taking a look on the Ziflock and he took some grass and I think that ruined his lap.
Yeah.
But it was quite solid one. Anyway, look at the gap between Rebab and George Russell.
Ooh, look at that.
What?
50 Arnold up into first. He's Arnold definitely wants a battle with Tuca Play, you know?
Yeah.
50 milliseconds faster, and if Tuca Play has used all his cards, that shows that there's definitely a battle for Arnold at first, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
McMincy in third. That's a big surprise. He was, I think, down into what he can do. Oh well. Tuca Play's just set another fastest lap. Okay. 200 milliseconds faster, but that's 200 milliseconds not a lot, especially in the rain. You can make that time up and just, yeah. I don't think that's a big gap between Arnold and Tuca Play, so it should be a very interesting race to watch. Definitely a fight for first that Tuca Play is being wanted. Yeah, I think, yeah.
As we can see, Arnold is really fighting Tuca Play, even it's not a Q3. Yeah, Arnold made some mistakes like taking a grass, and yeah, he's coming into the pit, so...
Yeah, he wasn't happy with that lap, and he was, yeah.
Yeah, I understand why he did it. And Dara is coming into the pits as well. So
yeah,
now we have Ziflock, Bush, and Stormfinder on the track, and Tuca Play.
Yeah.
And Bush is trying to improve his time. And it's 4P4. Really impressive.
P4.
Yeah.
Yeah, very impressive on Q1, very impressive through Q2. Yeah, I think that extra podium spot is definitely up for grabs for McMincy, Bush, Dara, Hines. You know, it's very close. It's actually 2/10 between all of them, third to sixth, sorry. Very, very close. So I think strategy is going to matter a lot, and I think if the safety car doesn't come out on turn one, it's going to be pure attrition. You know, it's if your strategy goes right, because on dries the strategy is to go from soft to mediums, but if you push too hard, you can wear those mediums out at the end.
Yeah,
you know, and if someone chooses to go to soft to hards, they're going to have that grip at the end of the race. They just have to stick with you whilst you're on that mediums. But yeah, really, really well done from all of the top 3 till 6. Really, really close and really well done.
Yeah, I mean, like, I remember season 1 race, and I was on the podium places all the time, and then the track was dry, and I was so stupid, and I picked the new medium tires instead of the soft used tires. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to. I was afraid of the grip, but yeah, the soft were the right choice, and then but I choose the medium tires, so I was before in that race.
Yeah.
So yeah, it really depends on the tires, as you said.
Yeah.
And Ziflock is on his outlaw.
Ziflock, the top. Oh, Stormfinder's out. Stormfinder.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, he's really, really clouted the barrier. He's gone off on turn 1. He's put the power down a tiny bit too early, and he's just absolutely got into the barriers. That's good for Ziflock, but Ziflock's going to need to get out of the. He's going to need to get out of the top 10, and he needs to be at least 4 seconds faster. Which he needs to find those 4 seconds to get out, and I have faith that he can, you know?
Yeah, and Heinz retired, but I think he spun.
Heinz has retired from the session. Yeah, he spun.
So he crashed, right? Or?
Yeah, he is out. No, he's out. Heinz, Stormfinder out of the race. Very, very disappointing from Heinz, because he was up there with the the top 6, and yeah. I have a message from Ines. He was trying to heat up his tires, and he just lost the rear end.
Oh,
Very, very
okay.
disappointing for
Yeah,
him.
it is.
Let's see what Ziflock can do.
Yeah, I'm watching him
Starting
at
his
the
out.
moment.
Yep.
Okay, so his lap starts now.
Yeah. He's being very, very cautious on the power. I think he's very scared of the wet, and I would be myself, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
But he needs to find that extra 4 seconds to be able to get into Q3. I don't think he's made a Q3 appearance. He's 3 tenths faster in Sector 1. He's hopefully definitely able to beat Nicholas Latifi in 12th.
If he won't make any mistake.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the second turn when it's dry. You can spin very easily.
Yeah.
If you have the wrong setup, and these turns are really bad in the rain. And yeah, he did the same mistake as before.
Yeah, that was very, very, yeah. He's still 6 tenths faster in second sector, so he might be able to pull something out of the bag that we just can't see coming. You know, he's really putting his foot down. As you saw, he went off the track. And mistakes mean you can improve the next time. As we saw Arnold on his first lap, oversteering, nearly drifting through the last corner, you know? Let's see what Ziflock can do. And
well, it's an improvement, but
7 tenths faster but it just wasn't enough. Good improvement from Ziflock. I think he should be very happy with that. He's making more and more. He's getting closer and closer to that Q3 barrier. And yeah, practice makes perfect, and he's getting better every time I see him. You know?
Yeah, I'm like he has the biggest improvement in our league, I think, because at the start he was at the back, and now he fights for the points.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, exactly. He was back at the back of the paddock on the first race with Paris, and he's just made up so much ground. Even if he is a second slower, that's I'm sure he was. Yeah, I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was 4 seconds off the pace last time. You know.
Yeah.
And yeah, really, really well done. Ryab coming into the pits.
Yeah, I can see. So Pilot Goofy is on his hot lap. Well, he should be okay because everybody behind him are retired. So, but he's improving his first sector. Okay, just can you check the stream if it's okay, please?
Yeah, I'll refresh it.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Yeah, nope, seems to be running completely fine.
Okay, good.
Just waiting for Ryab either to go out again or... Oh, wait, no, we have Pilot Goofy, actually, going for another lap. He's trying to improve. I think Pilot Goofy's been very unfortunate in this session so far. Knocked off his front... Has he got a wing? He looks like he's got a very lack of downforce. I don't know if it's to do with setup or so, but yeah, he looks like he's very uncomfortable going through the corners. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I can see.
He's got a lot of oversteer.
He's really wide in almost every turn.
Yeah. And that's it. That's the
end of the Q2.
That's the session over. And let's see if he can improve. I don't think he's going to be able to. No, he's not going to be able to, but
still, he's in Q3, so...
He's definitely into Q3, and yeah, very well done from everyone. Arnold showing that he can fight with the beast that is Toucan Play up into first. 2 tenths slower, but that's 2 tenths that he can make up in the race or so-and-so, you know?
Yeah.
And we actually have only 9 people going into Q3 because of the DNFs. We have Ainz, Stormfinder, Nicholas, Latifi, and Ziflock all getting knocked out of this session. Very disappointing for Ainz and Stormfinder being DNFing
Yeah.
without getting a proper good lap in. Ainz up into, I think, nearly sixth. I'm sure.
Yeah, he was about the top 5 drivers.
Yeah. Very, very disappointing. He was one of those. He was that group that was only separated by 2/10. So McMincy, a very, very good surprise for Arnold, a good teammate that he can rely on in third. The top of the rest. He's the best of the rest at the moment. So I hopefully it's gonna be very interesting to watch him.
Yeah.
What predictions do you have for McMitzy?
Well, I guess it will be top 5. Probably P4.
Yeah, I think he can definitely pull out a P3 if he really puts his effort into it. I think P4 is reasonable. I think it's a safe bet that he's going to get a P4. But I think if he really puts his mind to it, he can definitely get a P3. Very close between Bush. Very close between Rashi. Very close between everyone into Q3. Yeah. It should be really, really enjoyable to watch. We've got George Russell coming out, but again, Ryab, the first car going out, I think there's going to be a fight between him and Pilot Goofy, because Pilot Goofy wants to get past. As you see, look, he's coming right up.
Yeah, Arnold is out.
Yeah.
Well, almost everybody is out. Just McMitzy is waiting, and Bush.
Pilot Goofy actually passing. As I said, I thought there was going to be a scuffle because Pilot Goofy wants to get into first. He doesn't want to be stuck behind a car. And he's passed Ryab, so he's going to be the first of the flyers. He's really, really pushing already. Even if it's an outlap, he wants to get that gap between them. So yeah, Momincy, I think his game crashed, so I'm going to invite him again.
Yeah,
he's only in the pits, so he hasn't retired, so he's able to join back.
Yeah, that's good for him. Ooh, and Arnold almost spun. Well, I mean, like, when he was coming for the hot lap, this will cost him some time.
Yeah.
But maybe he can improve, and I guess he can.
Well, Q3 is where it all matters, and he needs to be able to get a good lap to be able to beat Toucan. And if he doesn't get a good lap and goes off, as you see, he's struggling with the traction. He's really not liking the wet. I got a message. Apparently the race is dry, so that should be very interesting. People are used to the wet tires, going onto the dry and seeing how they behave.
Yeah.
But Wincy back into the server, so
yeah, good news.
So Ryab managed to get past. Oh, someone has spun. I think that's Arnold. Yep, Arnold has.
No, he didn't.
Arnold spun. Oh, did not?
Well, he just braked and let Dara pass because well, he's ruined his lap, so I guess he knew it.
Yeah. Bush gonna be the first car over the line apart from George Russell. But he that is an AI. Bush taking a lot of the curb. So who are you looking at, Sebo?
Arnold at the moment, but
okay.
Well, he's not on his real hot lap at the moment.
Oh yeah, Bush no.
Okay, so I will take a look on Toucan play.
Yep. Ryab coming over the line, setting a 138.8. Is Arnold going to be able to beat that?
Well, I mean, like Arnold, he can't because as he braked, so for Dara. But Dara is in front of Ryab, not bad at all for his debut.
Yeah, exactly. 138.6. Toucan play going over the line. 136.2.
That's really
2.5
insane.
seconds faster than Dara. He's really, really, really pushing it. Ryab off the track. He's waiting to get back on the track. He doesn't want to come out in front of someone. I mean, that was a fantastic lap from Tuca Play. I mean, is that even beatable in Tier 2? Is Arnold going to be able to pull something out that would shock us all, you know?
Yeah.
I think Tuca Play is definitely safe with that number, but who knows? Who knows with Arnold?
Yeah, but Arnold is on his hot lap. And look at it, he was really wide there.
Yeah, very, very wide for Arnold. Just incredibly hard to find.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
He spun. Well, not really,
think-
but he went off the track.
Yeah, he didn't spun. He just overcooked the exit and he just lost the rear end and couldn't correct it fast enough to get out of the way of going into the dirt. Ryab has spun. He's doing wheelie. He's doing donuts for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Arnold will try to make another better lap. Okay, so Arnold will try it now again. And
Going wide again. He's.
Yeah.
I mean, he's. I think he can definitely have the pace, but it's as I was talking to you before the stream. It's you're gonna have that setup that's either safe.
Yeah,
or
agree.
risky, and I think he's definitely gone for that risky setup. He's able to find the pace when he's on the pace, but as you see, he's just going into the corner and just having no grip at all. Very interesting tactic from Arnold, but in the dry race, is that going to prevail? You know, because Tuca Play could be on a wet setup.
Yeah.
We don't know what setup they're on, and yeah.
Well, if it will be, if Tucan Play will have the wet setup, it should be more stable, you know. So not bad at all.
Yeah.
Maybe not fast enough, but
I mean, is he able to get into the top 3? That's the question, because you see he's oversteering here as well.
And Dara, he's lapping Dara.
Yeah. Dara on, I think, an in lap or an out lap. I think he's already finished his lap, but he doesn't have to let him pass. If he's on an out lap, he has to let the go.
Oh, and
you see
Arnold
that?
again made a mistake.
Yeah.
As you said, probably he's struggling with the setup.
So
Well,
he's going to have to.
Look at the time. Oh,
Very, very nice time from him.
It was.
Not as fast, but he's, as I said, it's risk and reward. He could have spun out, and he did.
Well, almost. He saved it.
Yep. If he went into the thing, that would have been him in P9. That would have been absolutely horrendous for him. Really. Yeah, that would have been really, really horrible for him, and I'm glad he's not.
Yeah, and
I
two
think
can
Tuca
play retard.
Yeah, Tuca Play. Happy as beans. You know, I mean, why would he want to improve a time like that with risking tire wear and risking crashing? As we've seen Arnold nearly spinning out after his lap.
Yeah.
Why would you want to risk that time in P1 or 2 as Arnold?
And he
Arnold
retired,
also
so
retiring.
he gave up.
I think he knows he can't beat him without risking that collision.
And that setup. Yeah, agree with this, with you. And I'm taking a look on McMitze because he should improve his time.
Yeah. So we got Pilot and Bush going over the line. Hopefully they can improve. Pilot actually not setting a time
And
yet.
McMitze is
Up
coming
into
into the
seventh.
pits.
Oh.
Okay.
Bush up into 3rd.
Well,
Did he have 3rd before?
Yeah, he had. He was 2nd, but then
he
Arnold
didn't.
set his lap. So.
Yeah, that was a 1 second improvement from Bush of the times that I just checked. So very, very close. As you see, look, I mean, why would you not be happy with that? You know?
Agree.
Yeah. I think they're pushing the limit of what these cars can do. And yeah. Rashi in the bottom of the times in Q3. I think he's trying to go for another lap. Excuse me, I gotta sneeze.
Yeah, no problem. Is the stream okay?
Yeah. Yeah, the stream's fine.
Okay, good. Maybe I don't want to take a look on YouTube on my phone because
Yeah,
probably
no problem. Don't
it
worry.
will the connection will be worse then because another device. Okay, thank you. And by the way, will you say the famous quote? And there are lights out and away we go. You know, you will commentate the start. What do?
Wait, what?
Do you want to commentate the start? Because I was last time, so I think it
what?
should be you.
What? 3, 2, 1, and it's go, 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 or it's lights out.
Well, with the Murray Volker,
3, 2, 1, and it's go, go, go.
well, I like this one because, and I used it on the historic event in Monaco.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, it was a little Easter egg in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do the 3, 2, 1. It's lights out and away we go.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a classic. Well,
I
not
really
a classic,
like it.
but it's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I think Pilot Goofy happy with that lap.
Yeah, probably.
I don't see why he would do another one.
And Rarish, P6. Really impressive.
Very respectable lap for him. Oh, look at that! He just missed out on 5th place by half a millisecond.
Oh, I can see it. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I would be really angry.
Yeah. But it's very hard to find that extra time, and I think that's a good lap from both of them, and it shows that that's going to be an interesting fight. The closer the people are on the times, the more interesting the fight is. And if Tukenplay can run away with it this time, I'm not sure it's going to be a easy race as it was before.
Yeah. And Rabab improved his time, and McMitty is coming on his hot lap now.
Oh, McMitty just able to get out on his hot lap after the time finishes, so
yeah, it was
he's
really
going to have to make this one count, or it's not going to be worth anything. You know, he's going to have to start in 9th.
Yeah.
But it looks very solid from him. He just needs to not spin. Ryab also on an out lap. He's going to try and improve. He's going to try and break into the top 3. Oh no, Ryab actually... No, Ryab's chosen to stick with P4.
Okay.
Fair enough.
When you look at the gap
improving.
between Bush and Rybab, it's real big.
Yeah, exactly.
So I understand why.
Yeah, Rashi not improving on his sector 2.
Okay.
And he goes across the line, up into 6th, just jumping George Russell.
Well, that was a close one.
Oh, look at that between them two, Dara and Rashi. That's 8 milliseconds between them. That's incredible. And McMincy, the last car to finish the track. Let's see if he can do it. He's going tiniest bit wide, but a second faster.
Well, at
I
least
think he's definitely going to break.
Yeah, if he won't make any mistake, he could be at least ahead of George Russell and Pilot Goofy.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to jump them all and go up into 5th. He might even be able to. It's actually 1 millisecond between Dara and Ryab, if you look.
Oh, yeah. And it will be. Wait.
No, I don't think he managed to jump it. I think he's down into
P8. Well, not bad, but I think he could do better, much better.
Yeah, I think it was just very unfortunate.
Yeah, it was. Okay, so that's the end of the Q3. So, Tukenplay took the pole position here, Arnold right behind him, and Bush and Renault behind Arnold. So what do you think about the strategies? Because you said the race should be on dry.
Yes, it's a dry race, so I think the strategy will definitely be soft onto mediums. But if you're pushing too hard, you're going to wear out those softs faster, and you might not have enough wear on those mediums. So it's going to be a strategy. It's definitely going to be. It's definitely going to be interesting when it comes, because the strategy is everything. If you get the strategy wrong, you go on the hard and you can't keep up in the car in front. It doesn't matter if their tires are dead. They might be 5 seconds ahead of you, and you just completely lost them, and you're being attacked from the behind, so you're gonna have to wear them faster. So you might as well be on. medium tires, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the
Yeah.
sorry.
No, no problem. And what would you choose if you would be now on the grid? Which strategy would you like?
So I would probably go for the soft onto mediums personally. It depends on how much tire wear you have at the start. If the tire wear is an issue and if I was pushing too hard, I would switch onto the hards. You know, I would just go for that long run of being able to keep someone behind me.
Yeah.
Well, not keep someone behind me, but keep up the guy in front, because you can use slipstream, DRS. You can have a battle with them. You can wear their tires down, meaning at the end you're going to have that fresh tire set, with fresher tire set. As you saw in Brazil, I went on 22 laps on hards, and I pipped Turbo at the end, who I think was also on the hards, but I had much older hards. But yeah, it was yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So the start of the race is soon. All right. So we have. Oh.
What?
Nearly did it again. Nearly did it again.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This
yeah,
is
nearly
the
forgot it was
formation lap.
the.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I nearly said it. I nearly said, "Oh my god, the race has started." No, it's formation lap. And every time I get it, I'm like, "Why are they starting?" Maverick has actually joined the session.
And McMaster was disqualified, but just from the formation lap, so that means he will start on the cold tires.
Yeah. So we have also another driver, the real Hiflinger or something. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so
Right, so as you see, the prediction pit stop is soft onto hards, soft onto mediums.
Yeah.
So
I would go for the soft and mediums.
yeah, I would, but
Okay, so this grid is forming up, so get ready. Hello?
yeah, hello.
Oh, good. I'm not sure if
Yeah,
there was
sorry,
a problem on my side or.
No, it's not a problem with you. I'm just telling because Maverick wanted